We do not condone violence.
Somebody got slapped this weekend.
Will Smith was wrong.
Somebody got slapped this weekend. That maybe or maybe not.
Let me tell y'all how I found out the news, right? Bestie over here. I was already sleeping.
Bro, I was about to go to bed and I just opened up Twitter.
I get a snap with this clip, of course, from him. And I'm like, is this real? Did this really happen? Is this, like, was this made up? Did they plan this? Was this, is this, because
I thought it was fake.
From what I heard, the viewings were very low. And then this happened, and of course, everybody's tweeting and talking and whatever about it. And so the ratings by the end of the show was extremely high.
I tried to give, I actually publicly went on Twitter and gave the Oscars their props and kudos
for marketing and
for orchestrating a fake slap, because I thought it was fake.
I don't know. My whole thing with and I still don't know the story. I don't know what the joke was. I read a couple things where, I guess it was something to do with Jada, like illness or something that she has going on.
So he said,
something
Jada, I hope to see you in G.I. Jane, the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And because he was referring to her bald head. But apparently she has autoimmune disease. She has alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
And which she admitted to a couple years ago and saying that's the reason why she's been cutting her hair. Mm-hmm. It's not a choice. She's losing it. So, Then Will walked on the stage, slapped him, and said, "Keep my wife's name out your
beeping mouth." So here's my thing. And you already know how I feel about this.
I don't know how you feel.
Well, no, just period with comedians.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my thought process with comedians is they're comedians. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to talk about stuff. They're going to make unfunny things funny. That's their job. They're going to, be politically incorrect. They're going to take jabs. They're going to make fun of people. If you don't like it, then don't be present. Like that, that's just my thing. So, like, with the whole Kevin Hart thing, we won't even go into that. But there's, so many controversies. There was Kevin Hart. There was
Dave.
Huge one right there. And mind you, I'm part of that LGBTQ ABC community, okay? I didn't see anything wrong with what he did. He's a comedian. Like, it's what they do. So, all that to say...
She's not trans.
I'm just saying, I think that he acted wrong in going up there. Will Smith.
Okay.
Yes. Now, did he have the right to be upset? Sure.
So
fine.
He shouldn't be protecting black women, is what you're trying to say? That's what he said. He was protecting his wife.
Was he?
Online is 50-50, by the way.
Because she wasn't in any threat. She wasn't in any harm. She wasn't... No. You got offended. You got your feelings hurt. And then you felt that you had to sit here and make a statement.
So apparently...
I don't... And here's my number one thing. I am more disappointed in Will. Because I look up to him. And I see... Like, I love his story. I love his journey. I love what he represents, his work ethic. And then for you to go up there and not be able to control yourself. And...
So...
I don't know.
Here's me.
I am tired of hearing about it, though. I'll tell you that. So I'm sorry if you're one of me.
Hold on.
And here...
I am on both sides of the fence. Because I spend a lot of time in, like, indulging in comedy. And I, to the ultimate degree, defend comedians.
Right.
I think all comedians have the right to joke about whatever they
choose. Yep.
And it's your right as a listener, as a consumer, to feel whether or not you're offended by it. I'm never offended by jokes. I don't care racial or...
Yeah, me either.
I'm never offended by jokes. Now, a joke can be unfunny. I've recently heard jokes that was just unfunny, and maybe they had a racial undertone. If it's not funny, it's not funny to me.
Right.
That's how I feel. Right. But I'm not offended by it. It's like, man, that's corny, bro. That's corny. Right. I don't think that this joke was it was a very soft joke. It wasn't that bad.
Right.
And he wasn't really trying to make fun of her. Like, he wasn't even saying like she was ugly. Like G.I. Jane was supposed to be a beautiful woman.
Oh,
So
She a beast.
it's not like,
compare me to G.I. Jane.
yeah, like it was, to me, honestly, it was just a throwaway line, bro.
Yeah.
Will getting on stage and slapping the piss out of him, though.
Made a fool of Will. He made a fool of himself, I feel like. You don't agree?
No. Because I believe that comedians can say whatever they want to say, but I also believe they have to accept whatever consequences come.
And I feel like he did he not?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
And
He just took it and then kept going. Like,
yeah. And same thing with Will. I don't believe he should have reacted that way, but I do believe he has the right to respond however he wants to respond.
I believe he has the right to respond, but not lay your hands on somebody in the middle of.
I disagree with him hitting somebody, but I do believe that if that's what he wanted to do, then that's what he can do, and you have to accept the consequences. So if they take the Oscar away from him, that's what he deserves. If they ban him, that's what he deserves.
I don't agree with that. I think that you are a public figure. You have so many people that look up to you. You want to represent a community, and then you sit here and you lose. I understand that.
You know, he apologized too. Would you like to hear the apology?
I mean, we can, but the apology doesn't remove what you did, especially if the apology has an excuse attached to it. I don't know. I haven't heard it. But I'm just saying, and you know, I feel this way. When you're in the light, when you are a celebrity, when you are famous, when you are whatever, I believe that there's certain responsibilities that you have, and you're put in a different light. The different things are expected from you. You coming up while a man's doing his job and go up there and slap him, you know, like, to me there was just no question in that whatsoever.
Look it up on your phone. Go to his Instagram. I believe.
Who's Instagram? Will's?
Yeah, he put on Instagram, and I'll read it out. But I believe that Will, first, he's just a person. Like, I get that this, I'm a role model, I'm a this person, I'm a figure, I'm this, I'm that. At the end of the day, he's just a person. We all have natural reactions and responses to things, and I don't agree with his response. I just don't agree with the action in general, but I do agree with him having the right to do it. I don't want to say right, but having, I guess right is the right word. Like, people get slapped every day, man. Like, and if I make a joke about somebody at a comedy show or on this podcast, and I see them in person, and they slap me, I gotta accept that or respond to it, because that's what I made the joke. I said it. I gotta stand on what I said, and I gotta stand on what I did. And I do believe that Chris Rock is doing that. Like, Chris ain't apologizing for what he said or what he did.
Well, you can't, because, you know, at that point you already said it. I got a new phone, so all my logins are off, so I don't.
Well, I can't pull it up either. But
well, I mean, I'm here on Instagram. It's a different one.
The thing about him getting slapped, though. Let me read this apology, and we can discuss this apology. It starts off bad, so I'm sorry. All right.
He's trying to prepare me.
Violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Award was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of my job. But a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in the world of kindness or love and kindness. I swiped it away. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret my behavior deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for us all. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. How do you feel about it, the apology?
She didn't have to apologize from the get-go. And that's my thing, like, no.
So you don't accept it?
I'm sorry, it's like you're Will Smith. Like, no. You preach one thing and you're known for one thing, and then you're just gonna sit here and no, like, look, I'm a beast when it comes to my family and protecting my family. Like,
but I'm gonna say this. Go ahead. Finish.
But I'm just saying, there's just certain things like, just no. That's all I can say.
I listened to Will's entire book, and he spoke about in his book how he's dealt with insecurities and how he's felt like a coward his entire life because he didn't protect his mom. And my camera's going dead. But how he dealt with insecurities and because he didn't protect his mom when he was growing up. His mom was abused by his dad, and he always felt like a coward because he never stood up for his dad like his sister did, like his brother did.
Right, I do remember
he
that.
He didn't do anything about it.
So you trying to say that this...
fed up, bro.
No.
He a little fed. Honestly, Will Smith is fed up with people talking about him, talking about Jada. He is a online punching bag, and he had just had enough. Last night, well, not last night, but at the Oscars, he just had enough. He had enough, and he snapped.
No, it's not.
People are allowed to snap. People are allowed to make bad decisions.
No.
Yes, we are.
No, I'm sorry.
People not allowed to make bad decisions.
You are allowed to make bad decisions, but a bad decision like that being Will Smith, no. You're a punching bag. Anybody that's a celebrity, anybody that's online, you're constantly going to get beat up. And you're constantly going to be talked about because you can't please everybody.